So Andy, I was thinking, you first came into the big public eye with Lord of the Rings, and there was Gollum, then came King Kong, and you don't show your face very often. As an actor, does it help or doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter to me, otherwise I wouldn't do it, you know? It doesn't matter because for me it's all about the character and the challenge of playing that character, and if I think it's a story that feels personal to me, or whether I think I can make something that is seemingly unapproachable, or something that can't be, that an audience can't connect with, to try and, my challenge is to make that character come alive and to be emotional and connective to that audience in order to make them think in a different way. So that's what I love. I mean, I've always believed acting is a force for change, you know, that a change in society, and that it goes back to ancient storytelling, and that you solve a society's ills by storytelling. So these characters act as incredible metaphors and to be able to bring them to life is a real honor.
You think movies and art still have the power to change things?
Absolutely, I think 100%. I mean, we all know that in times of hardship, people will go to have a shared experience of some sort, whether it's music or, you know, or art or cinema or even television. Streaming is probably playing a very valuable part, and the great writing that is going on in television now is probably helping a lot of people.
When you did Gollum, way back when you were shooting in the first Lord of the Rings, did you ever think you would come to this, like this big, massive, new technological and even new artist path for you to go?
I have no idea. No, I thought when Lord of the Rings had finished that I would go back to, you know, my normal life, acting on stage and screen, and then it was really only at the end when Peter Jackson said, "Will you come and be King Kong?" And I said, "Wow, hold on a minute, how do I do that?" And then I realised, of course, that, you know, we could use the same technology to become this huge beast, this huge silverback gorilla, 25 foot tall, and I've just played this small hobbit, you know, very, you know, thin and a ring junkie, you know. So but it was at that point I thought, this is a technology that means that stereotyping is dead. You know, you can, as an actor, you can play anything.
You can do anything. Having said that, you've been part of Rings, Apes, Star Wars, and now Marvel, and I think it's the first time that you are actually you. Yeah. So is it odd when you are on stage and you see other people wearing mocap and go, "I'm not doing this in this show"?
Well, I get to wear pants in this one.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm so used to performance capture now. I don't really draw a distinction. If I'm acting opposite someone with a performance capture suit on, it doesn't change anything for me. I'm embodying that character, creating a psychology and emotional, you know, a heartbeat for that character, a physicality. I think, as I've said to you earlier, you know, acting is acting, really. Yes. And it doesn't matter how you cloak it in the end.
You kind of became the reference for mocap in the world. Can you name like 5 performances of mocap that you look and say, this is really good, this turned out really fine? Okay,
so Mark Rylance, I thought it was great in the BFG.
Oh, yes,
I thought it was incredible.
Yeah.
Really, really great. One that you won't have seen yet is Christian Bale as Bagheera the Panther.
I want to see that.
His performance is extraordinary, as many of the other actors are too. I really loved Jim Carrey's performance as Scrooge in Christmas Carol.
Yes.
I thought that was incredible too. There are a few films that have had central characters played by
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, of course, yeah, Smaug, yeah, amazing, and he's in our Jungle Book too. And he plays Shere Khan, the tiger, and he's incredible.
Do you see the Ape series, the 3 movies that you did, somehow connecting to the classic series? And would you be part of that, not only as a performance wearing a mocap suit, but also as an actor and in another character?
That's very interesting. I mean, obviously, I think there's room now for many stories between the end of this closing chapter of the Caesar cycle, as we call it. There are still many years before we arrive back at the 1968 version, which is set in the future, of course. So yeah, I mean, as long as, again, if it's great writing, a great director with a very strong vision for the next step of the journey, then I would happily come back as a human or an ape in a different character. You know, I do love this.
No mercy, no